And it's Snyder. Nicely weighted ball. Stojkovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Azar. It's Azar! And that's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the
Shapes to shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Hazard has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Azar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hullet! And Hullet! It's anyone's ball now. Vieira. He's in a good position here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Schneider. And this is Hazard. Hazard. Bellingham. And here's Hullet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Dembele gets flagged offside. Thuram. And it's Stojkovic. Foot in. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That's been slipped through. He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And now he has two. (3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Yaya Toure. And here's Hullet. And here's Dembele. Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Guardiola. Stojkovic. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
200 minutes has been
Back in
indicated.
possession and ready to go again. And here's Bellingham. And he's Bellingham! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And this is Azar. Well, played right into his path. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. You give him... And that is all they have time for. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Los Angeles really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
日饭接加水炖。
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So we're underway for the second half. Saliba calmly anticipates. Araujo. Araujo. Hazard. Can he finish? And it's in! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Pass somewhat off target. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Now that looks a decent ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hazard receives it in a wide position. It's a goal kick. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball, and he's been shifted off it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's Hazard! Trustbar comes to the rescue. He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And that has left him in a heap. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. Tries a shot! And that's a good finish. 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Chance, surely! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that...
Can he finish? It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Hazard. Lovely, now then. That's a sharp pass. And it's Bellingham. Yaya Toure. And he's quick to return it. Stojkovic. Messi. Haaland. Oh, that's well spotted. Bellingham. Dembele looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Conte. That is good alertness. Into the last quarter of an hour. That's destined for the flank. That's an excellent interception. Dembele. And he's quick to snatch it back. Pull it. There's the shot! Mateus. For Conte. Mateus. Stojkovic. Good purposeful running this. Can he get on? Haaland! And a neat finish. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game
Number
here.
22.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Now it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Silvesh is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Number 15.
Decent
Number
chance!
11, Messi.
Keeper always had the measure of that.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Ernest. That is very well defended. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's certainly onside here. Stojkovic. Looking for the run.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Real chance! And yes, it's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required. So.
米龟。
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, here's a guy, Jim, whose position you would certainly understand, and indeed his club was your club also. What do you see as the key role for Trent Alexander-Arnold?
I don't think we've seen a defender, let alone a fullback, so technically accomplished as he is. His main job is in the final third, producing telling passes. Defensively, it's a weakness. Going forward, he's a gem.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Honduras clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Zanetti picks out brilliant, shoots! He scored! Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Dembele. Chance, surely! Oh, it's come loose. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And here's Hullet. Good ball, good take. Oh, shooting chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Zanetti. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Azar.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Bellingham. Now it's Azar. He shifted it to the flank. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Van Dijk was in no mood for any of that. Dembele. That'll be a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Honduras are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Hullet. Edmilson spread it left.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Dembele. Bellingham. Edmilson. Honduras are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defending. Romario!
What?
And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Honduras are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Coman, pass somewhat off target. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Zanetti with the short one. Hazard proves just a little bit too strong. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Hazard. He can run onto that. Now it's Bellingham. And he's got his cross in. Ronaldinho. Coman, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, this looks sharp. Now there's a fight. Dembele! Marvellous goal! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Cannavaro. Not the most convincing of passes. Coman wants to run onto this. De Gea claims it. Safe hands. And now the breakaway. And that is out of play. It's run loose here. And we've reached half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half.
Cambio en Honduras. Número 3. Lo reemplazará número 7.
So off we go again. Looking to play him in. He's through here. Oh, right place, right time. Knocks it into space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Araujo. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, it's come loose. Great ball and he's chance! And no mistake. They've done it again. It is incredible.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Drama over the penalty spot. And that's in! Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Zanetti.
Looking for the run. And that's a shot at goal! And he hits the net! And this is getting better and better. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now this could be a chance. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous. Hullet! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He's great chance! And he's heaved it away. Passes short and sharp. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And it's Azar. That pass has been well intercepted. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Yaya Toure. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hazard. That has found him in acres of space. And it's Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Araujo. It's Van Dijk.